On March 3, 1920, in the old John Shimmick building on Main Street, Templeton's town jeweler Henry Vermeulen was hard at work. He was not fixing a pair of glasses or a pocket watch, but writing a secret letter blowing the whistle on Templeton's bootleggers. He folded the letter, stamped the envelope, and walked it into the post office. 8 days later, the letter was delivered to the addressee, Attorney General of the United States, Mitchell Palmer, at the Department of Justice in Washington, D.C.
Templeton, Iowa, March 3, 1920. Honorable Sir, in this locality a shrewd government agent will find several illicit stills. Most of the population here voiced their intention of defying the government in this nefarious business. Stills or breweries, also moonshine, will be found in the possession of the following persons: Bert Hoover, V.C. Swaller, and many more. The butcher shop here, run by John Kaus, is a notorious joint for the distilling of booze. This gent is pro-German and is determined to defy the prohibition law. Your men might find something of interest in the basement of the Catholic Church here, or in the priest's residence. Most respectfully, H.F. Vermeulen.
Templeton's town jeweler, H.F. Vermeulen, could have profited handsomely from the newfound wealth of Templeton's bootleggers. Instead, he became a secret Prohibition Bureau informer working in their midst. Why he blew the whistle on his fellow Templetonians is unclear. Perhaps he was a dedicated dry, or simply disapproved of law-breaking. Perhaps Vermeulen, from a Dutch-Swedish immigrant family, resented the dominance of the Germans in the area. Whatever his reasons, he had the perfect spot to monitor the comings and goings of the town's biggest bootleggers. Vermeulen rented his shop in the old John Shimmick building. Fellow renters included Justice of the Peace Vic Schwaller and butcher John Kaus, who were bootlegging just as Vermeulen reported. It also housed the town's telephone office, run by switchboard operator Florence Fox, whose brothers and husband cooked whiskey. And it had a perfect view of the Ollinger Billiard Hall, just across the street, the unofficial headquarters of many whiskey cookers, whose owner, Nick Ollinger, was himself a runner. Vermeulen would have to wait 2 years, but his volunteer espionage would contribute to the biggest roundup in the history of Carroll County.